Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Now, you can expect the threes to fly tonight, Brent. Both of these teams are full of sharpshooters.
Well, which team gets hot first, Kevin, I think is going to be most important. Shooting is rhythm. How do you establish that rhythm? You've got to move the ball, move yourself. And maybe the team that gets hot first is going to be the one that ultimately comes out on top.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Now, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Rollins as he pulls it in. To the inside. Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes making that dunk look really easy.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. They get it again.
Milwaukee foul. Rollins. First personal.
San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Good defense, the Bucks. Barnes can't get it to go. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Lopez. Bucks passing it around. Left side, Porter. Giannis with it. Guarded by Fox. 5 on the clock. And Giannis gets it to go.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
And he gets it to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
To the middle. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Lopez. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes, and we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Thank you, David. San Antonio calls timeout. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Porter. Here's Sims. And the Bucks miss again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Kuzma. Got a hand on it. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Inside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. 6-point lead.
How about De'Aaron Fox just staying focused there with the finish? Controlled that one well.
Kevin Porter Jr.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Pass to Sims.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Prince. Will it go? 4 on the clock. No good that time. San Antonio leading by 8. It's Kuzma penetrating. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Kuzma using his athleticism and finishing on the drive.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Prince outside. There's Porter with the 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Now, here's Fox. 6 points for him. You know, Brent, De'Aaron Fox.
Personal foul.
I mean, how do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep my other defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So try to get him to his offhand, which is his right hand, and then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best.
Brent, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Spurs leading by 6. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal
Yeah, not
foul.
sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now here's Prince. Nothing on the board.
Good defense right there. Barnes taking pride in shutting down that possession.
So it's the Spurs now. Down low. Here's Bassey. Here's Fox. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bucks trailed by 8. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. To the inside. Kuzma.
Assisted
And
by
Kuzma slams it in.
Prince.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Pass to Biyombo. To the paint. With a floater. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Torian Prince.
And both free throws good for Prince. Fox feeling it out a bit. And it's Fox with the jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Lopez, no luck. San Antonio leading by 8. Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Oh, Wembanyama now with an evasive move.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Wembanyama. Misses off the right iron. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing here by 8. Back to Lillard. His three-pointers off the mark. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Fox has got 11.
And Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
6 on the shot clock. Kept alive. The kick out to Fox. And there's the call on Kevin Porter
Jr.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Foul. Second team foul.
Tries again. And Wembanyama too much inside.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Bucks ball. Substitution on the court.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Lillard. Green inside the three-point line. And again, the Bucks miss.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Bucks trail by 12. And a wide open look for Porter. And again, the Bucks miss. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Jackson. Poked away. And stolen by Wembanyama. All going up court. Offensive rebound. The second effort. Fox with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. And Giannis throws it down.
Assisted.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
Here's Biyombo. That 3 off the mark. They get a chance to cut the deficit to within 10. Now, Antetokounmpo. He's got 8. Bucks passing it around. There's Kuzma. Picked his pocket. And there's the call on Kevin Porter.
Kevin Porter.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
And here's Barnes for three. It's good from long range. Barnes has got the lead up to 13 now for San Antonio.
All kinds of ways Barnes can hurt you with the basketball. He's sneaky fast with that release.
Yes, that goes in.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Spurs leading by 11. Barnes right side. Pass to Bessie. Wembanyama, that's for two. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He is